by now, I assume everyone saw the Bones Jones fight.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't turn out to be much of a fight. Ended very quickly.
Really quick, sorry to hijack it, but I was texting my mom, telling her about like the fight. It's like Jon Jones. After it ended, she texted me back and she said, "It's like your dad said the fight was lame." I'm like, it's literally one of the most historic fights in like all of fighting history. But he thought it was lame. Cool. All right, got it.
Well, it was after a 3-year layoff. I mean, what's the kind of, imagine if you dominated a sport and then you left for various reasons for a while and then you came back 3 years later and then you just smoked somebody that people thought had a chance. You'd kind of be like, I don't even know if there's reason to really fight in this league anymore. Is there anybody out there? Hello? Is there anybody out there?
Dude, I think the stakes is so wild because like Gane is a good fighter. Cyril Gane is a very good fighter, and it just sucks that
he's fought in championship fights before. He's knocked out a lot of good opponents.
And apparently he's amazing at kickboxing too, but it's just unfortunate that he wasn't able to show that. It's just so unfortunate because like that's like, and I think, what's interesting is because before the fight, he was like, I'm about to go against the GOAT. Like he had this, there's this level of like reverence he had for Jon Jones. And it's like, yeah, there's a level of respect, but you wonder, maybe did he just like in his mind, did he view Jones as being too good? And maybe because I know Jones is great. Don't get me wrong. I know Jon Jones is fucking great, but did that affect the way he thought of himself?
You got to like Diaz brothers, that shit. You know what I mean? Like they hate everybody. They hate everybody in the locker room too. I don't even think anyone's safe, no matter what weight class they're in. Those guys hate everybody. But I think some like their mindset might be, maybe a little overboard. But I think that people that are in your weight class, you got to be like, fuck this guy, regardless of how good they are. But it's got to be hard. Bones Jones is amazing. And I don't know what it's like when you get in the ring and the guy throws like that oblique kick at you or something like that. It's like all that stuff just looks like it hurts.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, people have mentioned this, but he said he'd make it look easy, and he made that. He really did just make that fight not even look like a fight.
The hardest thing that happened was like when they had him remove the tape off his toe, and Jones got kicked in the nuts.
Oh yeah,
at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, and that was like it. And then it was just like, all right, I'm gonna take you down. And then once he took him down, it was like, I've never seen anything like that before.
The takedown?
I've never seen anything like that in a big championship fight where somebody I've seen people get lit up before. I've seen people get smoked from a barrage of punches, or somebody catches a kick or a knee, or like something funny happens. Or something just, throws the guy off track or off guard or whatever. But like as soon as Jones like had his hands on him, it was just like, oh my God.
Even thinking about like Tyson back in the day though, like there were some very lopsided matches.
Yeah. But those were like, Tyson was known for like a knockout, knock people out all the time. Jones disposes of his opponents pretty quickly, but that was rare. But it almost looked like Gane. It almost looked like he had no wrestling experience, which I know that that's not true. But it looked like once they went to the ground that he just didn't know what was going on. But again, he's against Jon Jones.
He used the cage against him, put him in a fucking guillotine, and just choked him out. He's a strong fucking dude too. Play that video that we had. So people can kind of see. Jon Jones is fucking strong.
Oh yeah, he put him in that guillotine, and then he just like walked away.
Yeah, yeah.
Gane just went right to the ground.
Because didn't he say that he had it locked in and he could feel things like popping, and he said he gave him like a chiropractic adjustment, and then he got it in a little bit tighter and he went for it again, and then that's when he tapped because he's like he didn't want any more of that. It's like, oh,
I can't even imagine. I'm excited to get into some jiu-jitsu when I'm done with all this fairy running stuff that I'm doing. But I know like the pressure of lifting up a weight, lifting up like 1,000-pound squat and then getting to the bottom, and all that pressure on my head, and the pressure of doing like, heavy squats and things like that. But this seems like a different level even, because there's one thing to kind of like hold your breath and to build that tightness and have that. The pressure is like self-induced. now it's like you got pressure on top of you and then somebody else really manipulating that. And it's got to be a nightmare.
Power Project family, your normal shoes are making you weak. This is why you partner with Vivo Barefoot Shoes, because they have a wide toe box, they're flat, and they're flexible. So with every single step you're taking, if you're taking a 10-minute walk outside or when you're working out in the gym, your feet are able to do what they're supposed to do in this shoe. They have tons of options for hiking, running, training in the gym, chilling and relaxing, casual shoes for if you're out on a date. You need to check them out. And Andrew, how can they get it?
Yes, that's over at vivobarefoot.com/powerproject, and you guys will receive 15% off your order automatically. Again, vivobarefoot.com/powerproject. Links to them down in the description as well as the podcast show notes.
Dude, check this out.
His next couple fights will answer a lot of those questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he folds people up into like a little pretzel.
Yeah, audio on this one too?
I don't know if we need the audio. I don't know what it's going to play, so I don't want us to get banned. Let's just
Samesies.
watch this.
Those knees and stuff too are gross.
Yeah, he's all elbow.
Just wait. Just wait.
Mm-hmm.
This is how devastating this is.
Oh no.
Ref, come on, ref.
Oh. And so that's interesting, because the ref doesn't. I mean, these refs are really good.
Yeah.
That ref was probably a little bit out of position. He's on like the wrong side. He couldn't see. But it goes to show you the guy in the ring can't even tell what's going on.
Yep.
So as a viewer, unless you're a grappler, I don't know that I don't know that guy's that compromised until you see him, completely fall to the ground, helpless.
Those chokes can happen to people super quick. Like I've been in jiu-jitsu, and a guillotine is different from a cross collar choke, but I've had people in like a close guard where I'm cross collar choking and they don't realize they're going out until I feel them go limp, and then I let it go because it hits you so quickly. And obviously this is a different setting because it's a fucking fight. So you're trying to stay for as long as possible. But that guy probably didn't know he was going out until he was fucking out.
Yeah.
That's how those chokes work.
How long does it take? Like, so, in the movies, you always see the guy like trying to go for the throat, and it would take forever to choke someone with your hands. How long do these take when you get the arm behind the head and you suck in air and you?
It could be like 5-8 seconds, dog. Like if you're holding a choke like that for a good 6 to 8 seconds, they're gonna be out, and that's because.
But it probably goes from like you think you're okay-ish, maybe there's room to escape, to like oh shit, I'm out. Right?
You phrased it perfectly.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay. Wait, this is kind of. That's really how it is, man. So it's just like. That shit's crazy.
You're like, I need to get used to this. So can I go this? Oh, that way it doesn't work. Or this way it doesn't. You keep, and then you're out.
That's
Damn.
what I tried on a baseball choke. I was like, okay, I'm like it was. He actually kind of he locked it in and then he let go, and I'm like, no, it's okay. Like let me see what I can do. And I definitely didn't know which way to go, but the lights were dim, and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I'm out. I'm good. But he obviously he knew and he wasn't trying to prove anything.
Yeah,
but it's fast. Like that shit fucking like, and then I'm seeing stars for like the next like few minutes. It was weird. I've never felt that.
At that point, do you just like whisper in the guy's ear? Like, it's okay. Then the guy's like, the last thing I heard is you whispering in my ear, and you're like, no, I didn't do that.
That's strange that you have hallucinated that.
Yeah, I swear I didn't do that. No.
Yeah. Yes, something I learned, because I obviously had no experience grappling or anything. I thought it was just like you're choking somebody and you like cut their windpipe, but it's a strangle, and you're blocking the carotid arteries, and that's what makes them pass out.
Yeah,
I can't say that word, but that's what it is, and that's why it's so fast. It's actually way quicker than blocking their windpipe. It's fucking strange.
you added more letters to it.
Carotid?
Just carotid.
Carotid? Sorry, English is my second language.
I feel you, dog. Power Project family, we appreciate you checking out this clip. Check out another one. Just go check out another one. Or comment down below and let us know what you liked about this one. But we love you guys, and we're going to keep bringing you the heat. So comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, okay? Peace.